The only game I made with him and say, "See me, bo," I said, "Nana, Yambo, we didn't really play exceptionally," and that was as a result, Nana, of the ripple effect from the first 3 games we played.
Wow, bro, for now can say.
Team. I say, wow,
Rafura.
What church we be? Nana, the first 3 games are a boy. We played very well. We have played our opponents. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
We were in Kumasi against Angola. Why did we lose that game? When we played against Niger, it was a game we should have won. When Sudan came here last Thursday, it's not now what you're on your boss game. No, we should have won that game. So it means that these 3 games are your boy, you know. No, be easy. Something was happening. I believe that Sudan deserved to win. And we deserve Nana to come back home and rethink of what to do tomorrow. Honestly. Because Sudan wanted to win. They showed whatever you have to show. Now the desire, the hunger to what? To win. Honestly. Quality wise, player for player. Nana Sudan, any someone to be from to Ghana. Player for player, Nana Sudan him say there's no way they can compare themselves to Ghana. There's no way. Now players do not bobo, do not so bobo Libya. Sudan players are how many of these Sudan players Nana? Ideally, Sankomu Ghana will end the call-up. But you see, Nana football has got so many components that you have to put together to win a football match. And as a fan, every single time, the only thing you look forward to is that your team will win. Now, next year we need World Cup. And Echna, see a team for the fans will expect the team to what? To win. Because the mindset of the fan doesn't change and will never change. They only want one thing. Then I just feel that we have to look at certain things now, honestly. And this is going to all the stakeholders of our game. From the Ministry of Youth and Sports to the Ghana Football Association. Every major stakeholder, Nana, let's start rebuilding our junior national teams again.
Obviously, these guys look lost in the Black Stars jersey.
Of course. Nana. You see, whatever you require from a player or a soldier, Nana, at war, I don't think that these players had it. Against Angola, but I also feel that the head coach and the technical team didn't really do a good job on the players psychologically.
Does the Black Stars have a psychologist?
The psyche of the players was dwindling from Angola.
Who is the psychologist of the Black Stars?
I don't know, but I feel say Nana, mentally.
What more psychologist?
Every team is supposed to have. They do
Who
have.
Is their psychologist?
I do not know, honestly. But I wish that maybe we'll dig deep and find out who the psychologist of the team is. Angola, Nana, sure. Against Angola, we didn't play poorly.
It wasn't the game you created a lot of chances.
You created chances in that game. Then the Niger game. Another game that we played very well. We scored. Then there was a lapse in concentration and we conceded. Against Sudan, that is where in Kofoka say spiritual. People are alluding it to some sort of spirituality.
How?
Then I say in football, you may catch us a comparison also. BBAB wom. Wake a wom. Against Sudan, we were all there when Semenyo, Enya 101. No, who knew that? Or he didn't know which part of his body to use. Now, in recent times, you see, if you are to allude, if you are very religious, or Nana, a spiritualist, if you should go back to the game we played against, was it Mozambique? Richard Ofori didn't sack a ball. You see, if you are to follow that trend, then you would also come to believe, say, maybe spiritually there's something wrong with the Black Stars. Because, share the number of times we found ourselves without luck in games. Nana does yipa. But now we are not here to talk about luck. We are not here to talk about spirituality. Nana. We are here to talk about ways we can fix the Black Stars. And I just feel, say, you see, the players should be ashamed of themselves. The playing body, Nana, should be ashamed of themselves with the sort of performance they put in Sudan or in Libya against Sudan. It was a game that, Nana, the least from us should have been a draw, at least.
What went wrong for the Black Stars?
Nana, you see, sometimes I tell you I don't talk tactics when I feel there's no motivation
to talk about tactics. I said Lawrence tactics.
Like tactics, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes in football, coaches win without tactics. In '99, when Manchester United won against Bayern Munich, when they scored twice in injury time, it wasn't tactics.
Determination.
Maybe sometimes football is tactics. It's not tactics. It's just, someone wanted it more. Yeah, tactics is a guideline to win. But sometimes the mentality of the player is the most important thing. Say, Ojina Park, Nesumpono. Nia Ojin. You don't lose to Sudan and come and talk tactics. No, what are you talking about? So we didn't set up well, or what didn't you do well? No, it was just determination. The hunger to win the game. And that's why when you watch the game again, you feel, say, even if we are to play for an additional 90 minutes, there's no way we would have won the game.
Was it born in some born in 90 minutes like a Ghana?
Because there was no desire from the players. You see, I'm saying this, that the players should be ashamed. And I'm very much disappointed in certain things I heard and some of the videos I've seen.
Jordan Atizigi Koyentokwa.
This is the time I expect the FA president to speak to the players before they even travel. Not before the Sudan game in Accra.
But he spoke to them that day.
No, it looks like whatever he did has been undone. No, you expect these same players to gather in camp in November when they are leaving to their respective clubs with some sort of tension and rift. Players now on your marker say a football now the more they are to be no more. And they'll be back in what? In 4 weeks, in the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, in the next 4 weeks.
They should, or less, they should be back.
The next games are when? 13th November.
So exactly 4 weeks away. No more Bebana in Tokwanu Gusu. Now the Black Stars needs fixing. And to some extent, I would agree. And yes, your World Cup qualifiers bought in March. I would have agreed, Sanka. We should. It would be better even if we parade a team full of local-based players. And Kebe, and your World Cup qualifiers are yebebo in March. And Kebe made there, so we can even parade a team full of local players for the remaining games against Niger and then also Angola. I would be very, very glad if that will happen. But there is still a project to qualify for the World Cup in 2026. Now, psychologically, we are lost. The players are lost, honestly. Psychologically, the players are lost. I don't know, but you look at the demeanor of the... You see, it happened against us. When we played Sudan here, there was a video circulating when Jordan Ayew was with Kwesi Appiah. And ocean mannerisms, the way are now or Kasa or Tutu Nensana. It looked like there was something wrong. Nana, whatever is in the Black Stars or going on within the Black Stars, Otuado has he been able to fix? Nana, it could come back to haunt us again. Nana, look at the trend though. Just days ago, your boy Wakra, there was Jordan Ayew making complaints to Kwesi Appiah. Then after, he's fighting at Tizigi. This was a player that's been alleged or speculated, say he turned down the armband. And Kudus took over as captain. Nana, it doesn't look well in the camp of the Black Stars. Honestly. No, but you see, Jordan should be matured enough. I don't know what happened. Meaning say
we should be slow to.
Yes, regardless, Nana, he's I think say Oshe team women. He said he has more cards than India. He and his so what I say. So not at this point.
You should rather be coming next, man.
Nana, because you have book now.
These things happening for when you're normal.
That's where leadership comes into play. Leaders don't yell. And yes, I know because you have
leaders don't yell.
They don't yell. Otuado has a lot on his hands to fix. Nana, trust me. The first thing, he had to as a Ejumebi Ayashisha Bua. But this is the time he needs to build the Black Stars for Ghanaians to see, say, Otuado is building the Black Stars. This is the time Otuado needs to fix the Black Stars. He needs to build his own Black Stars. If he wants to command the respect of Ghanaians, it's a perfect time for him. Because Nyama AC or Black Stars ni mua, Nana, enyefe. I'm telling you, honestly. There are things happening within the Black Stars. These 2 games against Sudan, I'm a young who say, Nyama AC wom. He made us understand, say, a decision. So, Bema Kudus, I captain. No one is going to argue that. Nana. But within the team, was it the most appropriate call?
Do you think it was?
Nana, this thing is, they say, going down here by November, the things will start hearing. I'm telling you. Kudus is a good player. I'm not saying he's and fine. You know the prerogative. Say he will come up with who should be as a class teacher or choose
the
class prefect.
And I thought Jiku was captain Ghana.
None these things will go down because as there's gradually, I feel that there's some sort of division. Honestly, I feel there's a division. But you see, every great team, Nana, when we saw in 2006 when we qualified, 2008 when we hosted, Nana, leadership has never been a problem in the Black Stars until recently, 2017, Eba. Leadership has never been a problem. And we shouldn't go back to those times. Nana, me now can't ever do baby no. When there is a club captain or a team captain, a general captain. I know Otuado to be a man of principles. He should work on the psyche of the players. He should work a lot. Now for Kwesi Appiah, let's not rave over here as if Kwesi Appiah would have still been head coach of the Black Stars. I'm sorry. He's sometimes you feel baby Bejo. It's like Unai Emery and what he's doing at Villa. Unai Emery wouldn't have been the coach of Arsenal. But it doesn't mean so call Villa. He doesn't need to prove Arsenal wrong. He will on any day. Kwesi Appiah from 2014, you think he'll still be head coach? Right, let's be honest with ourselves. Sudan might be providing him with everything he needs to succeed as a head coach. Let's not forget. Less pressure, unknown players, time, everything he needs. Just exactly where here Kasabebri. Kwesi Appiah can lose. We are not bashing him.
Charlie.
Extended,
yeah, extended.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah. And extended. Because I bet you.
Interview.
I bet you.
I think the way they Nippon show.
And I has a bet you until extended. Yeah.
Only Rabi Mohammed.
Sure.
Only no.
Yeah, sure.
Only on Pegasa.
No, oh, he barely. I have not even heard him say anything.
What is Wakasana?
No.
Action.
Yeah, Rabi Mohammed, former Ghana international. He's our brother from